There's underperformance, okay?
Okay.
Let's depress it.
I don't want to.
What has Bitcoin ever done for mankind? Are you ever on a Bitcoin phone? Watson, come here, I need you. I mean, what is it?
Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. Some days I think, oh, I should have never learned how to edit. I have too much fun sometimes. That was Jim Cramer, the inverse king. He's visibly disgusted with the unbelievable price action that we're seeing from Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. Up over 8%. Yeah, it's lit the entire market up with green candles. It's very exciting. However, some close to me are a little bit uneasy because this kind of a burst in the past has been followed by a big retracement. I don't think so this time because, well, it might take a little breather, but the growing appetite for the ETFs, those issuers are starving for supply, and there is demand that is outpacing it. XRP is up just a little over 4% at 59 cents. Hedera is up 6% at 11 cents. Dogecoin is up 7%. Solana up 8%. Ordi up 17%. Now we're getting into some serious gains. Jasmy, who is up 32%, has me really surprised. Pepe up 49% along with Airweave. And WattsPay up 42% on the 24-hour. Yeah, they have some news. The WattsPay token, WTK, is a utility token. It's used for payments, and the company was granted the VASP license from Vara. Congratulations. It's poised to revolutionize virtual asset transactions in the Middle East. I'm really happy for the company, and I'm really happy for everyone who holds this little engine that could. It's been a long hold, but it's been a fun ride, and it's been an interesting journey. And I'm just pleased for everyone to finally have this new chain break out. There are a couple of people that are close to me that watch this. Minus Wells is a really good account to follow if you're interested in this token. He does post regularly about it, and he talks about how their new chain, the WPC, the WattsPay chain, will launch this next generation network. For me, to watch this space mature and to watch tokens that were looked down upon or ignored and finally come shooting out of the gate like this, I love it. Here is an announcement today in the XRP ecosystem that I thought was just, wow, so big. It looks amazing, but it's still a little bit blurry as to how they're going to pull this off. This is beyond the XLS38. This is the next step. And what I'm talking about is Persist, who is going to be building the EVM sidechain. What they do is they bridge between two blockchains, and then those assets are typically locked up on one chain to represent another. They do it with a wrapped version. But here in the announcement, they say that this surpasses the bridging of transactions where the assets are typically locked on one chain. Instead, the XRPL integration announcement is going to allow devs to be able to execute function calls on smart contracts residing on 55 plus connected blockchains. Now, how are they going to do this? It's still to be seen. There's a lot of people in my comments thread, including the former Rippler, Matt Hamilton. He's so curious. Let me just read you what he said. He wrote, yeah, it's a really interesting development, and I'm a big fan of Axelar, and we use them with Filecoin. He moved over to Filecoin after he left Ripple. but he's very interested how they are going to get general message passing. This is the GPM. It's part of their technology. I think it's unique to their technology stack, working from the XRP ledger, given that it has no native smart contracts. Yeah, I'm just as curious. I can't figure out how they're going to do it. Short the FOMO made a couple of very interesting comments in this thread as well. I'm going to lean on him a little bit as all these new DeFi solutions come into play, because he is a developer and he understands a lot of the ins and outs that maybe aren't so obvious to a lot of us who aren't deeply technically savvy. And so we had a little bit of a conversation, and I'm going to be sure to get that information, and we'll just assess what's going on, because obviously Ripple is going gung-ho over DeFi, and it's very apparent that we're going to have a quite an interesting ecosystem in the world of DeFi very soon. And there's David again. I wonder if he ever gets tired of doing the photographs with people. I just think he can't go to a conference without just a line of people wanting to get that snapshot with him. But he looks like he's in good form. I saw that he was speaking on stage, and here he is with the XRP Cafe guys. Yeah, it's fun. I'm sure that he loves meeting people face to face. I'm positive about that. Massachusetts and beyond is really paying attention to what John Deaton is attempting to do, and that is unseat the current senator, Elizabeth Warren. Military.com covered this story today. Marine veteran and crypto lawyer John Deaton to challenge Democratic Senator Elizabeth Warren. Yeah, this article was good. It was kind of a lot of the same that we've already read, but here's something that's super new. Commonwealth Beacon, a publication that covers politics, ideas, and civic life in Massachusetts, followed the Bloomberg breaking news that John has hired a campaign manager. In his pursuit, he hired the campaign manager Michael Gurecki, who served as the New Hampshire state director for the DeSantis presidential campaign, and Tyler Flanagan as deputy campaign manager, who was the state's field director for Never Back Down, a DeSantis-aligned super PAC. Deaton also hired a scheduler and a financial coordinator, Pamela Sod, according to Jim Conroy, a former campaign aide to Baker, who has been serving as an advisor to Deaton. So Sod previously worked as a deputy finance director for Baker and former Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito, probably. Yeah, sorry guys, I just don't know who she is. The point is that he's surrounding himself with some people with experience in this space, which is, I'm sure it takes a lot of skilled strategy and gosh, I can't even imagine. I'm sure it's really another world. So good on you, John, and we're all rooting for you. I'm checking back in on Bitcoin before I close out this video. Oh my gosh, look at the volatility, everyone. So this has wicked all the way down to nearly 58,000. Oh gosh, it's going to be a wild ride. This is just absolutely unbelievable. So on this doji here, it's climbing back up to 60,000 currently, but it just topped over 64 and then just came crashing down. Look at the amount that it can move in one candle. It's times like these that it's very hard not to continue to watch the charts. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.